Hello, so this is my Thursday forecast and let's get right into the euro. What I forgot to mention yesterday was that I was in this trade right here. So I saw push to the upside, a break of the high, another push to the upside. Then I saw a large wick. So I wanted to see some more momentum. Then we broke the high, retraced. Then we broke the high again and got some momentum, got a continuation of these impulses. So at this point I did classify this market as trending, but what we then got is two double wicks. And what I like to see after double wicks, I like to see a small descending to the entry point. So I was looking to enter on a combo trade, which was at this level. And to me, we did get that. So we broke the low, retraced with a wick. And then I entered a combo right here. So I saw no momentum shift in this pullback. And to me, this was a very good trade and it fit my plan 100%. So yeah, I took this loss on the euro. Then what we had was we broke the low, retraced, broke the high, retraced with a large wick. But then we got continuation of this momentum. So we got the continuation. And then on the top, we got a really huge wick. So after I saw this wick, I didn't want to look for any trades. This was just a big warning sign to me, and it signaled to me that I want to stay out of this sort of price action, because when I see a absolutely huge wick, I expect a range, which we then got. So what I can forecast is that we stay ranging between the high and the low, because I know the euro likes to range between the high and the low for a long time. And what I would be waiting for is a nice clean impulse to the downside, look for a trade, or a nice clean impulse to the upside, look for a trade. What I would also like to see is a small descending, then a push to the upside, look for a trade. Same thing to the upside, so a nice clean ascending, impulse to the downside, look for a trade. But currently we are just ranging, so I classify this as ranging price action, and I definitely want to see a trend or a nice clean big impulse. Let's move on. So the Aussie US dollar currently is trending to the upside. So yeah, what we had in the pair price action is we had this impulse push to the upside, really huge push, really big strength. We got a small wick, and then we got a bomb entry, very clean bomb. So this was a textbook trade to me, and I entered on this bullish candle. So I usually look for something like this, which I call a bomb, and then I enter on a first bullish candle. As you can see, we got that sort of a formation. We got the first high, first low, second high, second low, and then this is the first bullish candle. So this is a high probability continuation setup that I use to enter trades. So because I saw this huge impulse, I saw momentum to the upside, I saw a trend to the upside, I was very willing to enter on this bomb right here. Unfortunately, it was a loss, but it was a really great trade, and I would take it over again. Then what we had, we broke the high with momentum, got a continuation of this trend, really nice impulse, got some small wicks on the upside, but they don't really concern me. So what I would now like to see is, I don't want to see a V to the entry point. The entry point would be right here. So I don't want to see an entry point to the combo area like this, because then that would signal to me a V reversal. So this is a V reversal, and what usually happens, we get a small range right here, and then we continue with the second leg of the V. So how it would look like here, so we can get this push to the upside, then a push straight down, small momentum, small range, and then continuation of the second leg. So I definitely don't want to be in that sort of price action. I need to see that momentum in the pullback has slowed down. So if we get a combo trade right here, I would be very willing to enter it, because I know it's high probability, and I know that the momentum hasn't shifted to the downside fully. So I would definitely be looking for that. And to me, I classify this as trending to the upside. So I'm looking for some long trades, and this is a really nice trend. So I can be more aggressive when I see this sort of trend and this sort of price action. So for the final pair, the Aussie and the Japanese yen, what I saw right here is that we had this push, pullback, continuation of the trend. Small pullback right here, but nothing really to be worried about. Then the continuation of the trend, and currently we are heavily trending. So after this impulse, I wanted to get in on a long trade, and I also saw this bomb formation. So this was the first high, first low, second high, second low, and this was the first bullish candle right here. So I was very willing to place a long order right here after the close of the bullish candle, and unfortunately it was a loss, but it fit my plan 100%. I saw no momentum shift in this bump. The momentum was still clearly to the upside, so I was very willing to risk that 1% and get in on this trade. Unfortunately, the probabilities did play out, so it was a loss, but it was a really nice trade, and I would definitely take it all over again. Then we broke the high, got a continuation of the momentum and the continuation of the overall trend. So currently the status is heavily trending to the upside, the status of the pair, and I'm definitely looking for long trades, but we need to see, we need to take a look at what happened after this impulse finished. So as we can see, we got a small pullback right here. Let me zoom in a bit on this. So we got a small pullback right here and a small counter trend move. To me, this signaled the end of this impulse, because we then broke the high, retraced. So to me this was actually signaling more of an ascending structure, and we know that with an ascending structure, price is more likely to push to the downside. So currently what I'm looking for here is that we get a nice clean push to the downside. Then I will look to enter on a short trade, because I'm seeing this small ascending structure and I see that the price is maybe struggling to go to the upside and is more likely to push to the downside. What can also happen, we can get a range right here, then maybe we continue to the upside. Or what can also happen, we can just shoot to the upside straight from here. Then I would definitely look for a long trade, because I am seeing this prior price action, which is very highly trending to the upside. Also we can get an ascending from here. Then I would, as I said, look for impulse to the downside and look to enter on a short trade. So that would be more of an ascending, and it would be more high probability than this little small ascending structure. Or we can get a descending from here, and then I would look to enter, if we get an impulse to the upside, look to enter on a long trade. As I said, this long trade would also, to me, be considered as a continuation of the overall trend. But again, it all depends on what the price action looks like. So currently we are getting a warning sign that the price may be stalling. We also, as we broke the low right here, just a second. So as we broke this low right here, we also got this wick. So if we break the high with a wick, break the low with a wick, then we can just be ranging right here. So that is what I can expect. But yeah, we can also continue with the momentum, as I said. But the Aussie US dollar looks much better than this, so maybe we get some opportunity on the Aussie US dollar, and for this I need to see some more confirmation that the price is ready to move to the upside. So yeah, that is it for the forecast. Those are the 3 pairs that I trade, and I will see you in the Friday forecast.